Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. This is the results of the UK parliamentary election for the Paisley and Renfrewshire South constituency. The electorate 61,197. The total votes cast were 40,094. The percentage of poll was 65.52%. Here is the result of the Paisley and Renfrewshire South constituency. Douglas Garvin Alexander, the Scottish Labour Party, 23,842 votes. Scottish National Party, 7,228 votes. Ashley Guy, Scottish Liberal Democrats, 3,812 votes. William Henry, Independent, 249 votes. Jimmy Kerr, Scottish Socialist Party, 375 votes. Paul Mack, Independent, 513 votes. And Gordon Alexander McCaskill, the Scottish Conservative and Unionist Party, 3,979 votes. The number of rejected ballot papers was 96, and I declare Douglas Garvin Alexander to be elected as representative for the Paisley and Renfrewshire South constituency.
Let me begin by thanking the returning officer, the police and my opponents for the conduct of this election here in Renfrewshire. I would like also, of course, to thank my agent, Margaret Harkins, my friends, colleagues and comrades in Paisley and Renfrewshire South Labour Party, and of course Jackie and my family for their selfless support over the last 13 years. I grew up here in Renfrewshire. It is the community I know and the community I care about most. So I want to thank the electors of Paisley and Renfrewshire South for once again placing their faith in me and their faith in the Labour Party. I joined the Labour Party here in Renfrewshire in the early 80s to fight mass unemployment, to fight the division and the decay that was the hallmark of those dark and difficult years. And my politics today are still shaped by what I witnessed back in the 80s here in Renfrewshire. So I am proud that over the last 13 years, Labour has rebuilt our school, saved our National Health Service, and rebuilt our very sense of community. Tonight, from this platform, I rededicate myself to the fight for not just people to get by, but for everyone to have the chance to get on, to have public services that are there when people need them, and to uphold the true ideals of the Labour Party, the belief in the equal worth of every human being, the idea that as a society we are bound together by common bonds, common values, and yes, common ideals. Of course, as a party, we will listen, we will learn, and in the years ahead we will change. But those timeless ideals of the Labour Party endure beyond tonight, and they are the ideals that I will advance in the years ahead. Thank you very much indeed.
In the same vein, I'd like to congratulate Douglas. In the same vein, I'd like to thank election agent David McCartney. I'd like to thank all the advice, support and encouragement given to me by the Lyson family and the SNP Council Group in Renfrewshire. I think the famous Scots writer Alistair Gray said, "Work as though you were in the early days of a better nation." If Scotland is to go into a new economic dark age tonight, whether controlled by New Labour or the Conservatives in London, I sincerely hope that we as a country can look forward beyond the darkness to the shining light of national self-respect, self-belief and self-determination, advance towards a better nation with independence. We're in second clear position now in this constituency. We're in a strong, challenging position to Labour in the Scottish elections. We will continue to fly the flag for defending Scottish jobs and services against cuts from wherever they come, be it New Labour or the Tories in London. We will continue to campaign for what we believe in. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the general election of 2010 is over. The votes have been cast, the votes have been counted, and in this constituency, a winner has been declared. I offer my sincere congratulations to Douglas Alexander on his win. It is now time to take down the posters, put away the pamphlets, take off the rosettes. We stand on the threshold of a new era. We face the greatest challenge to our island story for more than 70 years, when the forces of fascism lined up on the coast of France, just 22 miles away, poised to invade us. We survived that challenge by sticking together. We must do so again. The economic mountain that we face is formidable. We must gird our loins for the task ahead. We must be equal to the task. We must not falter, we must not fail, and we will not fail if we stick together. We are all British, we all live on this small island, we all face the same problem. We are all our brother's keepers, and we go forward together. To the police who helped us in this general election, I thank you. We are in this together. To the returning officer, the deputy returning officer and his staff, I thank you. We are all in this together. To the candidates of all parties, their activists and the party of none, I thank you. We are all in this together. We go forward with unity, we go forward with purpose, and together we slay the dragon of this debt that besets us. If I may now finish by paraphrasing the words of the great war leader Winston Churchill, I can offer you nothing, nothing but blood, toil, tears and sweat. But one day, when we have reached the sunlit uplands of economic stability, we can look back from that day to now, turn to each other and say that this was our finest hour. Good luck and God bless you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd also like to thank the returning officer and all the staff, both the staff here today and the staff who've made this election go smoothly throughout the day. I'd like to thank my agent, Eileen McCartan, and a small but dedicated band of helpers, as always in Paisley and Renfrewshire, who punch above your weight. I would clearly obviously like to thank all candidates here tonight, and a particular congratulations to Douglas on his victory. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, one of the stories of tonight's election will be the huge disparity between the share of the votes that each party has achieved tonight and the number of MPs that they will have in Westminster. As this result unfolds, I think the people in this country will quite rightly look at this situation and ask whether the system is broken. This system clearly is broken, and Douglas, I would like you to hopefully pass on to your leader, whoever he or she may be, that this system needs to be looked at. For the people have spoken in their way, and it is time for us to listen to them about the future of our system. I thank you all. I thank you for your support.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes the declaration for the Paisley and Renfrewshire South constituency.